But if you would like to see more of his rantings, you can go to foxnews.com. We have a number of his diatribes posted. The major point here is this. Because Barack Obama is running on his judgment, a big question pops up. How can you be close to a man who hates America that much? Now, so far, the Obama campaign has not answered that question. They put out a bunch of statements, but they've gone on and said stuff like this.
It's interesting to me, you haven't vetted Hillary Clinton's pastor's sermons. It seems to me what you're trying to do is what some of the media tried to do to John Kennedy in 1960, that because he was a Catholic, he must embrace certain political views the Catholic Church held.
That's Obama advisor Sean Casey, and it's nonsense. That's just BS. Now, I don't believe Senator Obama agrees with his pastor, but he, again, needs to explain the situation himself, not that pinhead. Again, I wouldn't sit in a church where a pastor said that. Would you? Why does Senator Obama? That's a simple question. On the press front, the corrupt left-wing media hates this story. The Chicago Sun-Times ignored it completely. New York Times barely mentioned it. CBS and NBC News didn't report it last night on their nightly programs. ABC News had all the tape, but ran very little of it. CNN pretty much ignored it, except for Anderson Cooper.
All this seems to have nothing to do with actual issues that the country is facing, which these candidates should be talking about, and we probably should be talking about. So on the one hand, I mean, people are talking about it. It's clearly an issue that's building up in the campaign trail, so we end up covering it. But at the same time, it does feel just completely off track.
And even today, as the story picked up steam, CNN is ignoring it. So once again, we have a dilemma. Some media definitely in the tank for Barack Obama. There's no question. And that is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a memo. Now let's bring in our pal Bernie Goldberg, who's been watching the media reaction to the story from Miami.